This is one figure I did not like when it was released. I don't know too much about it, but I did buy it only for the head sculpt for another project. So as I had this body sitting around in the back room in the back bin, I decided to do something with it. Something really silly, something really quick, something that kind of doesn't make sense. Here is ERASERMAN. So after I got the S off and the cape off, it was a horrible mess on his chest. And I do not like sculpting. I'm not going to try to get into sculpting. I don't know, but I had to do something because I just wanted to use this figure for this project. So I just got some milliput out and some water and just smoothed the edges around, doing the best I could with what I had, with the actual sculpting skills that I have that are none. But here's the process of trying to make a superhero chest out of milliput. Got the primer on, but right there, as you can see, right here, can't see because it's white too much, but not happy about that because it's smooth over here. I know it's not that big a deal, but that's going to bother me, so it'll show later, so it's best just to fix it now, maybe up here, but I'm going to put some more milliput on it, show you when I'm done. Alright, it's a lot better. I did use the napkin to push some imprints on it so it looked like the rest of the, see back here, it's not perfect, but at least it's not just smooth. Fix it a couple spots. I think this will work. It's a lot better, even though I'm not much of a sculptor. ERASERMAN. I know there's an ERASERMAN in the DC universe. It's a Batman's foe or whatever. When I thought of ERASERMAN, I thought for sure I picked something that hasn't been done. But I don't think anything hasn't been done yet, which is fine. So I went along with ERASERMAN here. Real simple, real fun, not meant to be overdone, not meant to be too detailed. Plain and simple, cartoony, fun, and quirky and corny. That was the objective. Nothing too much. As I started doing it, I started getting too deep with it. Overthinking it. But I figured, just let me stop and just go back to what my original thought was. One day project of ERASERMAN. So I went with this body because I never liked this figure. For personally me. The Black Lantern Superman was not nearly close to a good looking figure in my opinion. The only reason why I bought it was for the head sculpt for another project. I got some bodies laying back there in the bin. Action figure bodies that are just sitting there. This was probably my least favorite of all of them. So I figure, why not take that one and make something of it? So just to break it down real quick, the hair is pipe cleaner. The head, of course, is an eraser. His fancy cape that can be moved any way I want to move it is aluminum foil. And his foot is a number 2 pencil. This is just regular wire from Michaels. It's bendy wire, or I don't know what gauge it is, but it's any wire would do. But the funny thing is, with the shield, I told my daughter, I asked my daughter to come over and help me with something. She was here, and I said, I'm going to make a shield out of paper clips, trying to keep it the pencil and office supplies, ERASERMAN theme going. So as I said, I was going to have these paper clips and glue them together in sort of like a oval shield. And as I was thinking about what I wanted to do, she had put this on the floor. She put this, let me stop this thing from spinning. Put this on the floor, not the floor, she had put this on the table as we were messing around, and it's a somewhat circle, octagon, woven through wire, makes no sense shield. Like I said, this is a funny, quirky kind of project figure that I just wanted to do out of fun and fast. So the best part about this was coming up with these things with my daughter. So I just used some pink paint, try to match the head a little bit, and went with a crazy light aqua kind of blue with the body and some yellow boots, because I wanted to go gray and blue. I wanted to go red for the suit and something, but all the big colors are taken, which is fine. I do like this color for some reason, but the best thing about this figure is, outside of working with this, after creating this with my daughter, it comes with multiple head sculpts that she did. Now they're erasers, but she did all the artwork, like this one here. Let's see, I'll show you here. She did that one, and let me see here. Here's a couple more really good stuff, and I'll take them off and show you. I drilled the holes in the bottom. It's just a post. I'll show you in a minute. And here's one that's kind of neat. We collaborate on the kind of the faces, and she drew them on there. And believe me, it's not no easy task to draw on these flimsy and drill into these flimsy. These erasers came from the dollar store. I wasn't going to put in, my goal was to make these where it wasn't really expensive either. I'm going to leave that in there. I'm not going to edit that out. And here's another one. This one here. So that's a great one. Now, now these are all great. I love them. They're going to be I'm going to display all these with him. But I think my two favorites are right here. Actually, the Candyman. My son came up with an idea when we were down here and said, hey, why don't you have one that's half erased down? So that's pretty cool. And I do have a hole there it goes in, and I'll show you. Here's how you can put them on. So anyway, real simple. You just pull it off. I don't have articulation up and down. I don't care, but I have it side to side. But here you go. Let's put on the crazy. It slides right on. It slides right on here. There you go. See? Slides right on. ERASERMAN. I can turn it wherever I want it. Not that I ever will. I cannot talk today for some reason. So that's really cool. I like that one. I'm going to display these all together. I like this one. I do like that one. I kind of really like that one. It's kind of neat looking right there. I was going to get an eraser cap, you know, the ones you put on the end of the pencil, the dome looking one, and maybe run some pipe cleaner through the top. But you know, I kind of like this. I like it. I like it simple. I don't know. I kind of like it simple. So this is really neat. This is really fun. We had a good time doing it. We made this. This is not made up. I did not think about this. I put this in as I bring this out and showed this to my daughter. She goes, "Look, it's a lasso." I said, "Well, there we go. It's a lasso. That's what it's going to be. It can be a lasso perfectly." I said, "It's perfect, a lasso." So there's ERASERMAN, all put together. Just fun, something silly, you know, something quirky and corny, really fun. Just yellow stripes where they were silver. But yeah, that's all she wrote. I mean, that's all she. I don't know why I say that's all she wrote. I don't really say that in real life, so I don't know why I say it in a video. Maybe because I'm on a video and I feel, I don't know. So there we go, ERASERMAN. You'll probably say to yourself, now, what do you mean ERASERMAN? I haven't thought too much of an origin of this character. I just thought he can erase time to fix things. Erase them. And not going back to the future, so to speak. Erase them completely. Somehow. I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it up to everybody to think about it and how they would do it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until the next one.